short and okay. So should we start? Hi everyone.
Yo.
Could you look into it? Like not look into it, like could you look like you really into this? Like
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Don't do this. Don't do this.
So you guys, I know I haven't filmed in a while. Life has been crazy. This is apparently this is our channel now. And I'm going to introduce you guys to my husband.
What's up, guys?
Okay, this is the Reckless _ Authentic. So a lot has changed. My last video was probably Lace video, which is like took off tremendously and been an amazing amount of blessings behind that. But the last video before that actually got deleted was a stripper vlog, and also why and how I got started dancing, and some frequently asked questions, and I touched on a lot of that, but you can see that I'll leave the link below for that video. But yeah, your girl Mary now, you know, done moved out of mama house or whatever. And this is my baby, so I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and yeah.
Yeah, man, my name.
No,
come
on.
Oh.
Bitch, don't mess up our lighting. You know, we don't have no real, like, studio setup, so all we got is a ring light and an iPhone, so I hope y'all can hear us. So, yeah.
Yeah, man, you know, my name's Kay.
Why you like you about to drop a mixtape? Like, that's how niggas when they be presenting, yeah, you know, this the biggest party this summer. Got the hottest mixtape out this summer. That nigga Reckless, check it out.
Go get that.
Shut up.
But yeah, my name Kay, you know.
KK.
I'm married to this beautiful young lady, feel me?
Get into it.
Yeah. So we about to fill y'all in on how we met and all
he gonna lie, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
You know, you guys missed out on.
And the crazy relationship shit, should I include some of the videos?
Yes, you could include some of the videos.
Alright. So y'all know relationships are not easy. We are no different from everybody else. So the thing is, we've been together, oh shit. Okay, so we met in February, basically started dating immediately. And we got married 6 months in. So, what's that, February, March, April, May, a year and 3 months that we've been together so far, and many years to come. So I'm going to let KK tell y'all the story on how we met, because it's going to be a lie. But I'm going to let him...
I want you to tell them yours first.
No.
It's only right, ladies first.
Yours is
ladies
shorter.
First.
Yours is shorter, though, because it's just a summary of lies. So, as niggas usually do, like, they summarize their lies. So, I'm going to let him tell his bucket of lies first, and then I'm going to come through with the truth, like my fun names.
Okay, so it was my friend, one of my close friends. It was his birthday, and we wanted to show him a good time, but it was Wednesday, so down here is not a lot to do on Wednesdays. So just so happens,
go to Bible study.
Just so happens, yours truly had a special night on Wednesdays.
Yes, me and Diamond was hosting the hookah bar in the Cole studio. It was so lit, so they tried to shut it down, but it's okay.
Yeah, so, you know, we came there, me and a couple of my friends. We came to enjoy ourselves, but, you know, he wasn't feeling it because he was forced. He wanted to wait on the weekends, but it was only right. We break it in together. So I walk in this special event and run into yours truly. And she asked me, do I want something to drink? And how did I respond? What did I say?
Rudely. He felt like, so apparently I'm just going to jump in with the truth because he was about to tell a lie, so that's how we're going to tell it, to summarize everything. So he thought I was trying to call him poor. What we do is we charged at the door so that we could go ahead and give you free liquor, but still technically it's paying for the liquor. So we charged at the door, and whatever you drink inside is free. So I was just telling this nigga and his friends that, you know, hey, you got your drinks, the drinks are free. He thought I was calling him po, and that he couldn't afford the drinks, not knowing that, bitch, all the drinks are free. But you know how niggas with goals act, you know, the pissy teeth. Yeah, keep going.
But you know, I responded the way I responded,
And then I responded the way I responded.
and you know, our attitudes flared up. She was mad, I was mad. We exchanged some foul words, and then you know, after the heated argument, she went her way, I went my way,
And I went and gave everybody else free drinks.
and I couldn't but to help.
You couldn't help but. I couldn't but to help. Okay, you couldn't but to help, babe.
I couldn't help but to notice her.
Hello.
Feel
What's
me?
tea?
And literally, cause she kept walking past me.
Nigga, the place was only so big. Like, the place was only so big. It's a little
Look,
cold
so,
studio.
you know,
You so full of shit.
She walked past me numerous amount of times till I just grabbed her arm. And I know I was like, you know, we started off wrong. What's your name? And you know,
Oh my god.
she took my number down and texted me her name and where I met her at, but it's not every day that I try to communicate or like talk to anybody. So I find that funny because she texts me like Jakara from the hookah bar. So I'm like,
Oh, I did.
what? I'm gonna remember you. It's not every
And then
day.
tell them I had him save his name, so I knew now who not to answer. And he
Reckless.
saved it in my phone as Reckless. Who the fuck would want to talk to a nigga who called himself Reckless? Like, let's be real. It's not like he's coming to fuck my life up. But okay. That's why I saved it, to make sure I didn't answer. Go ahead.
But you know, I called it once, then I called it twice, and that twice would have been the last call. But she happened to pick up the second time.
The third time, KK.
No, the second time.
It was the third time.
I wasn't gonna call the third
No,
time.
you
man.
said you weren't going to call past the third time. It was the
Okay,
third time.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I remember seeing the call twice, and then
Yeah.
I answered it by mistake when I was going into Walmart. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, let me stay on the phone so nobody don't try to fuck with me or talk to me while I'm in Walmart. I was getting ready to go to work, me and my friend Ashay. And as I was in there, the conversation actually got good, which led to me talking to him walking back to the car. The phone hooked up to Bluetooth in the car, and that's when my friend Ashay heard him and was like, "Oh, Reckless, hi brother, da 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 da." And then when he hung up, because you know, of course, we invited him to the club, you know, she money. But yeah, when the phone hung up, she was like, "Oh, sis, that's a good nigga. You should fuck with him. Like, all he do is get money, take care of his kids, stay out the way, right?" All I heard was he get money. At the time, I'm a dancer. Like, I wasn't looking for no relationship. I wanted a check, like anybody else, you know. And I don't know. I mean, keep going, babe. I guess like how I pulled up on you or whatever.
Yeah, she pulled up. She came to see me, but before she pulled up, she called me and asked me if I wanted something to eat. But you know where I'm from.
He didn't know I was talking about this. But go ahead.
Cut. Yeah, everybody out. But yeah, feel me? She offered to give me something to eat, and I thought that was very special because where I'm from, people don't do nothing but take from you. So it feels nice to have somebody offer. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, she offered, so I was like,
You fell
okay.
in love thing, y'all.
Yeah, honestly, you know, went to kicking it more often. Got to
No,
know
what
her.
killed me was our first date was in a car,
Yeah.
and we sat there for like 2-3 hours just talking.
Come on now, all hood niggas. I don't know if everybody's watching this hood, but I'm from the hood, so you know it's only right that our first date be in the car.
What?
That's when you really get to know somebody. It's not a lot of flexing. There's not a lot of money involved.
I pulled
not
up
a lot
smoking
of
a black
stuff.
with my scrubs on, some Nike slides.
Pull up and
shit
be yourself.
crazy.
Pull up and be yourself.
And from there, we just started dating. And then 6 months later, we got married. Like, we went to Vegas, and it was supposed to be for my godmom's trip. And then I don't know. One thing led to another, and we were at a wedding chapel. I was in a Forever 21 little hoochie dress, and we became husband and wife.
She said she do, y'all.
I said I might. It's still a bit maybe. I'm joking, but no. So yeah, now I'm a how we say that? Talisma.
Tell us more.
Talisma. So yeah, I mean, if you ever see our relationship, it ain't nothing that's like two peaches and cream. We don't never.
Roller coaster.
It really is because we're both Pisces. I'm March 9th, he's March 12th. So we run into like a lot of bullshit. Like, and I don't have no infidelity issues. He don't have no infidelity issues. Our issues is our egos and our mouth. Like, we play like brother and sister, which anybody can see online, but we fight like brother and sister too. So it's like every other second, get the fuck out. It don't matter if it's his shit. Get the fuck out. Like, bitch, I'm the type of bitch to go on BMW.com, shut your car down, shut your auntie car down while you in the third lane driving.
Literally.
And, yeah. And I don't know. I don't feel bad about it because here's the thing. I feel like with a relationship with whoever, whether it be male, female, female, male, whoever feels like that, it's nobody's more in control, but it is what you allow. Like, if you lay a foundation in the beginning, like he told me his stipulations, what he likes, what he go for, what he don't. I told him the same. We set boundaries. Like, at the end of the day, you can't just let somebody do anything in the beginning, then in the middle of the relationship or towards the end, you want to set rules that were never there. Once a person don't respect you, they never will. So just because you didn't work out with somebody else or you see it didn't work out with somebody else, it does not mean you less of a man or a woman. It just means you weren't the person for that person. He's been in relationships for years. I've been in relationships, so I don't do relationships. I've been in relationships on and off for a long period of time, or dealt with someone for a long period of time, but I never thought about marriage. And even when people have thought about marriage with me, I've never been for the idea of it. So it just goes to show you there's somebody for everybody, even if they're completely different. Now, how I stopped dancing. And did he meet me as a stripper? He did, but he didn't. So, here's the thing. When he met me there, it was just at the hookah bar. Even though it was a whole studio, he never saw me dance. They left early. And the thing is, like, he just saw us, like, being in control of it because it was me and Diamond's event. You should also go check out Diamond Pole Studio off Commercial Boulevard. Best classes ever. And you better get her before she really, really, really blow up because, like, bitch, it's only a matter of time. She ain't going to be there teaching. But, yeah, so we still started dating regardless of the fact I admitted to him that I was a dancer, but I didn't, I didn't hide it. I don't know how he didn't see it on my Instagram, but apparently these glasses don't work. You pay all that money for the Versace frames and they don't work.
Nah, I wasn't following her, so I didn't know. She wasn't following me either, but we didn't know nothing about each other.
That's what was intriguing though, because everybody always go for their type. I've never dated nobody with goals, none of that shit. Like that was never my type. But the stripper wasn't his type. He felt like he would never date a stripper. So it's like by then you already got feelings for a real girl, and you just kind of I gotta take that you a hood nigga. You gotta take that I'm a stripper. It's two different hustles, but it's still a hustle.
Y'all. She a G.
Shut up.
But another thing though that did put icing on the cake is that you could have somebody who works, and you could have somebody who dance. But it's crazy how the ones who dance respect their body more than the ones who work.
Hello. Never went home with a client. Never had to do all that.
Yeah, she wasn't in there selling pussy, y'all.
KK! Cut!
Beep! Y'all bleep that out. but yeah, she wasn't out there, having sex with. She wasn't having sex with everybody, you feel me? So, that's a plus. feel me?
And honesty is always the key. I'm always, like, when I tell you 110% honest, sometimes too honest. And, but it's better that way because it's like, at least that person know you have a clean slate, you can sleep at night, and, hey, it is what it is. If you don't leave me, you're going to leave me. But at least, like, you don't have to worry about somebody else coming with a twisted version of the story. Now you're trying to explain the truth, but it's too late because his lie going to sound better than your truth because you wasn't truthful up front. So, yeah. But then, let me tell you how I stopped dancing, and I'm going to tell you guys about the business ventures, and then we're going to be out, bitch, because this video already long. But, so I stopped dancing because I had a party to host. Now, he knew I was dancing by this time. And I'm like, you know, my husband goes with me everywhere. He's just my boyfriend at the time. I was not dancing once I got married. Once I got married, that shit stopped completely. Bitch, it's time to put your thinking cap on and make something else work. So, yeah, I had a party to do that night, and he went with me per usual. But, you know, I'm like, you know, you gotta stay in the car, because, you know, if niggas know I got a nigga, they ain't gonna cut the check. Of course, as soon as I'm done, even as soon as I would leave from off the floor and I'll go in the back, I'm on FaceTime with my boyfriend at the time, my man. I'm on FaceTime with him, and I'm letting him see everything, letting him know, hey, I'm about to go perform. Okay, as soon as I'm done performing. They'll FaceTime me, I'm almost done. I'm gonna be downstairs, I'm gonna come outside. So this one event, I told him to just park the car. I told him, hey, my car's in the car. So all I know is I turn around, me and my friend, Ashay, we always did parties together, and I see this nigga outside the car, and he dapping the nigga up. It happened to be his cousin's party who I was doing the bachelorette party for. And it was just like, he was still going to let me dance, just like, hey, this your hustle, you know, like, I'm not going to step on that. But that's too real for me. Like, I was like, okay, after this, like, this too much. I tried to, but it just became too awkward. Like, it was too awkward, knowing that if somebody loves you that much, they could swallow their pride. And, I mean, I know he's a prideful person. And they could swallow their pride and let you do what you have to do to make your money. Because at the end of the day, I really didn't have to, because I could have just always begged Fatty. But that's what I was doing to make my income until I figured out something else, so he understood that. But after that, no. I had already started selling hair, but it was going too slow, so I decided to start putting them on to make more money and get my quality out there. So once that happened, and we went up to Vegas and we got married. Well, I had stopped dancing before that, before we got married.
Yeah, stopped dancing.
Yeah, I had stopped dancing way before that. But I really knew it was no coming back after I got married. So I knew that, because nobody's wife should be up in a club. Not even like, excuse me, I'm sorry if that hurt somebody's feelings. Like, I hope I don't have to. You get what I'm saying? I'm never saying I won't. I still have dance shoes in the back of my trunk. If a rainy day hit, or God forbid anything happened with him, to him, or myself, oh baby, them shoes will get laced up. But I still have morals within it. But at the same time, that's never going to be my first, second, or third choice. So I took the hair thing more serious. I was working in a shop off of Broward, and I couldn't even afford the $65 booth rent at times. And it sounds crazy because, come on, sis, you dancing. But when you got a bill here, you playing catch up here, you trying to get everything together here so you guys get your place. And the thing is, the goals that we had, they were kind of unrealistic at the same time. Like, we wanted all this lavish stuff, not realizing we could already afford the bare minimum. You get what I'm saying? Like, we were good enough to afford the bare minimum. Like, we didn't need no condo on South Beach. We could have been moved to somewhere local, but still nice and gated and everything. But, of course, eventually we got that. But at the time, we were trying to live beyond our means because of the streets. The streets to do that to you. So, by that time, I mean, things weren't perfect. You get what I'm saying? Like, we struggled together because I told him to turn his back on the street. I didn't tell him. I suggested. You get what I'm saying? If I could try to make a legit hustle, so can you. He ended up getting a job. You know what it's like for a street nigga? Like, somebody telling you clock in at this time. This is your set pay. This is what you got to do after this. Like, people who are from the streets are used to being their own bosses in whatever way that may be, whether it be legal or illegal. They're used to being their own bosses. So we tried doing everything that we could. We've hit so many bumps. We stuck it out together through a lot of bad shit. But yeah, eventually everything picked up, and you know, sometimes you have to take yourself out of negative situations, and then you will flourish. I ended up going to another shop, and I was like, how the fuck, if I couldn't afford the 65 and 85 a week, how the fuck am I going to afford $150 a week? And trust me, one thing about it, if you have a mind, you have money. Ain't that what I always tell you, babe? If you have a mind, you have money. I came up with new projects to do for my business. I came up with so much stuff. Like we would sit and we would brainstorm and try to figure out, hey, you think this will work, babe? And this, that, and the fourth, because this is all we really had was the family business. And eventually, everything took off. I mean, you would think you go from thinking $1,000 in a week is good to make it 1,000 and 2,000 and 4,000 or something a day, and you like, we looking at each other like, oh, bitch, this is it. So, I mean, it's so crazy because when we really came together, like, as a union, everything flourished. Like, when we stopped battling each other, I mean, we still would go at it because, you know, he be having the grass fucked up. But, you know, that's my baby. And I'm so grateful. I look so bright right now. There we go. But, yeah, I said my piece. I said a lot of piece. KK, do how you do.
But yeah, you know, everything blossomed. Nah, dang, don't do that. You see
me?
Look, for
you can see me?
Come on, man.
Oh, this lace is not fitting.
But,
I should have did it before.
You know, everything blossomed. Business got good. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. There's no better saying, is it?
No.
No.
What you want to call my hair or something?
Nah.
What you want to kiss me?
Yeah.
Not on my face.
Oh, never mind. But, yeah. Back to you.
Maybe we should have gave you some little index card, some little, this is what you should say.
Never.
You can't speak from the heart. You can always speak from the heart.
Yeah, I can always speak from the heart, but, you know.
You just repeated what I just said, so how can you?
This is something that I'm going to have to get used to, you know.
You want to do it.
I know.
You gonna make this think I forced you, KK.
Nah, you ain't do that. But, you know, this our first take. And the ones that come after this is going to be much better. I'm going to have more to say. But right now, we got to give y'all a little piece. And y'all just going to have to grow with us.
You did that. You did that. That was cute. Like, we can rock with that. Okay. So we're going to be coming at y'all with a lot of videos. You got to drop suggestions. Okay. You got to drop suggestions. Okay.
The index card.
Oh, I thought that was the text thing, babe. Like, you know, like text too. Okay. But you guys could drop suggestions on what you think we should talk about, topics, as far as relationships. We're gonna put up a lot of vlogs because our everyday life be crazy. Like, we need a reality show. We fight. We set cars on fire. We do all that dysfunctional, regular shit. Like,
stash weapons where they're not supposed to be.
Just in case the nigga get wrong. But yeah, we everyday people. We ain't in competition with nobody. We literally just trying to better ourselves and our love and our marriage. Like, that's it. Like, we just want the best for ourselves, our kids, our family. And you guys are going to see that because we going to be one of them, YouTube couples who dead ass give you unfiltered, raw. Whoa, this sound like sushi did. Like, this sound like sexual, like raw. You a nasty bitch. All right, we out.